Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, June 30th, 2022, the last day of the month, the last day of the first half of the year. We are in halftime, and it's not a football game, as I forget who said it, but somebody famous. I've shared it here before, but in life, the clock is always running. And we are at halftime of the year. Hopefully, you are more than halfway to your goals for the year, but it's going to get easier for sharp entrepreneurs as the economy worsens. And that's always when opportunity increases. So we're either in the recession right now or the recession is coming. And at that time, things will be easier. But that doesn't mean, I hope you're not coasting right now and just waiting for times to get better. Times are red hot right now. People are in a lot of trouble out there with a lot of problems, looking for solutions. That's what sharp entrepreneurs do. We find problems and we come up with solutions and we offer them to people and then they pay us. All right, so yesterday marked the 15th year anniversary of the very first iPhone going on sale. And I don't know if you remember, but this is a great lesson in advertising and marketing from what Eugene Schwartz in his fantastic book Breakthrough Marketing did a great job of this, and others have as well. Talking about the different way you need to market and advertise to speak to your audience, to your prospects, depending on the maturity of the marketplace. So when the iPhone was brand new, if you remember those first ads, I remember the first time I saw one in person. It was my fantastic client, the marvelous Marty, my main man, Pavlonis, who brought a brand new iPhone to one of our mastermind meetings. And everybody was like, oh, wow, look at that. It's fun. Probably sold a bunch right there. Everybody had to have one. I, as a late adopter of technology, waited a few more years. I think the first one my beautiful wife Michelle and I got was the iPhone 4 or 4S or something. That was about time. But for the early adopters, back to the advertising and marketing lesson here on market maturity. You go back to those first ads, television ads, I'm sure you can find them on YouTube or magazine ads or anywhere else. They really had to describe what the product was, what it was all about. How could a phone also have these apps in it? Back then smartphones were all the BlackBerry and these things that had that pretty much was text messaging machines. They all had keyboards on them, like this iPhone, revolutionary, had no keyboard. You used your fingers. You could pinch the photo in and out. You could store lots of photos, lots of music, so you didn't need the iPod anymore. People still carried it because there was, I think, I forget, but tiny little amount of storage on this phone. But it was a phone, it was basically what it is today. I'm holding one in my hand right now. It's a mini computer. I mean, almost nobody uses it as a phone. That's why I don't even think use of it as a phone is in the top 100 of the uses for what is still called a phone, the iPhone. Nobody calls anybody anymore. In fact, you see in the research shows that the younger generation considers it rude to call anybody. What are you calling me? Oh, voicemail. What are you? Old time fuddy-duddy, get with it. Nobody leaves a voicemail. Stop wasting my time. So it's a communication device, a text messaging machine. It's a video machine, it's audio. I mean, mine plays audio. I play music. I mean, we play it through a portable speaker that we have. But when I'm not at the speaker, it sounds great. Videos look great. Recording the videos are fantastic. You can get onto all the websites, surf the internet, watch YouTube and TikTok and whatever, like it's an entertainment device. You have all these mobile app games. People play Candy Crush and whatever all these games are. But back then, back to the marketing lesson, and you can pretty much just look it up yourself and go through the years and study and see the difference and then relate it to your product or service, your business, whatever you're selling. If it's something brand new, you got to describe the whole thing. But as it gets mature and people understand what you have, it's time to stop describing everything. Now you get into small differences, which over the years can be smaller and smaller and smaller differences until one little tiny minor thing, which seems often tangential and is tangential to the main function of whatever is being sold, can trigger lots of sales. Look at automobiles. Like you'll see ads for cars, and the whole 60-second ad is about how the back hatch pops up without you. It's hands free. You click a thing on your key mobile key thing, and the thing pops open, and then it closes. Oh, so you don't have to even close it. Or on the backup device. Oh, the backup thing beeps as you're backing up, and you see somebody. What? Like I can't drive somewhere without like the main thing. If I'm looking for a car and I've never had one before, I'm gonna go like, wow. The main thing to me is the backup camera. The main thing is how the radio sounds. The main thing is the cup holders. Like these are all things in ads once the market is mature and everyone knows what a car is, and cars are cars, and now minor differences. Hey, this little tiny convenient thing might get you to trade in your old one and want a new car because this new hatchback or this new backup thing or the new cup holder thing. Well, it's the same with the iPhone. Now you see when they release a new version, I think iPhone 14 is the one that'll be coming out later this year, it's going to be like 1/32 of an inch slimmer. That's all it needs to be. Oh, so it's point whatever of an ounce lighter, or the camera has 2 more megapixels, or it can store X amount more, whatever, or tiny little changes. Well, you can't do advertising and marketing like that when you have a brand new product. You can't just say, hey, here's the new iPhone, and by the way, you can fit a lot of pictures on it, like, or you can fit more than you could on the BlackBerry. Well, you can't do that, right? So take a lesson in the maturity of the marketplace from the 15-year journey of the advertising and marketing you've seen with the iPhone. That's my urging today on Throwback Thursday, is go study the evolution of the advertising and marketing of Steve Jobs and then now Tim Cook with the iPhone. And you'll see as the market matured and knew more and more about the product, you had more and more users with the product, watch how the advertising and the marketing changes. And then you've got to figure out your product or service. Where is it? Where are your prospects on the maturity level? That's the first letter of the WOW strategy, the W, the who. It's all about the who. Where are they? Does your who know all about your product or service? They know very little about it. That one tiny little difference can be huge, can make all the difference in the results and the success or failure of your advertising, marketing, and sales efforts. Now, if you want one-on-one help with this, I can give you a quick, little about 15 minutes and point you in the right direction towards some resources. Go to helpfromsteve.com. Otherwise, stay tuned here every day. I have another message for you on my podcast, on my blog, on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. This just goes all over the internet. Some places you can read it, some you can listen, some you can watch. Hope you'll join me for more. And I see Bob Donnell is here. Great seeing you, Bob. And a whole bunch of other names scrolled by. So thanks everybody for being here live. Thanks everyone for watching on the replay. Perhaps you are watching on an iPhone as I am recording it right now. And I will catch you tomorrow. In the first day of the second half of the year, let's make it a great second half of 2022. I will catch you then on Foundation Friday. Over and out. Bye-bye.